Most honored lord and master Agamemnon, great son of Atreus, let us not stay assembled here for long. Let us not long postpone the task the god enjoins. Come on, let us herald all the armies of the Greeks to gather by the ships, dressed all in bronze. Let us together cross the great encampment and quickly awaken Ares, god of war. Lord Agamemnon heeded him. At once he told the clear-voiced heralds they must summon the long-haired Greeks to battle, and they did so. The men were gathered quickly, and the rulers, favored by Zeus at Agamemnon's side, hurried to marshal them. And in their midst, bright-eyed Athena held her special goatskin, the precious, ageless, and undying Aegis, from which 100 braided tassels flutter, each of pure gold, each worth 100 cattle. Wearing this cape, she dazzled as she swooped among the troops and urged the men. She roused in every heart the will to fight forever. At once the thought of war became to them sweeter than sailing home in hollow ships back to their native lands, the homes they loved. As deadly fire blazes through a forest across the mountain peaks and afar the gleam is visible, so brightly shone the shimmering brightness of majestic bronze as men advanced. It reached through air to sky. Just as when many flocks of geese or cranes or long-necked swans take wing across the meadow, in Lydia, around the streams of Cayster, they soar in all directions, relishing their wings. Then with loud cries they swoop and settle, so that the fen resounds with noise. So many flocked to Scamander's plain from ships and tents. The earth was ringing with the dreadful din of feet and hooves. A multitude assembled among the meadow flowers by Scamander. As many of the flowers and leaves in spring, as many as the throngs of buzzing flies flittering around a sheepfold in the spring when every canister is full of milk. So many long-haired Greeks stood on the plain, facing the Trojans, eager to destroy them. As goat herds easily divide large flocks mixed in the pasture, so the leaders split the massive army into ranks and marshaled the men for war. And powerful Agamemnon stood in their midst, and in his eyes and stature he looked like thunder-loving Zeus. His waist was like the waist of Ares, and his chest was like Poseidon's, like a bull who stands supreme above the assembled herd of cattle. Just so, Zeus made the son of Atreus supreme that day among so many fighters, the greatest of them all. Now tell me, Muses, who have your houses high on Mount Olympus, for you are goddesses, and you are here, and you know everything, you see it all, while we can only listen to the stories. We have seen nothing, and we do not know. Who were the lords and leaders of the Greeks? I could not tell or name the multitude, not even if I had 10 tongues, 10 mouths, and a voice that never broke, a heart of bronze. Had not the Olympian Muses, who are daughters of Aegis-bearing Zeus, made me aware how many came to Troy. I catalogue only the captains and the ships they brought. Those from Boeotia had as their commanders Clonius, Laetus, Peneleus, Arcesilaus, and Prothenor. They came from Graea, wide Mycelius, Hyria, rocky Aulis, Shonius, Scolus, Thespia, Harma, hilly Etonus, Elysion, Erythrae, Eleon, Hyle, Petion, Oscalia, Cope, Glissa, the citadel of Medion, Eutresis, Thisbe, where the pigeons flock, Platea, the lush grass of Heliartus, the border town Anthedon, Coronia, Mydia, well-constructed Hypothebe, holy Onechestus, sacred to Poseidon, Arn, where rich vines grow, and holy Nisa. These men had 50 ships, and in each ship 120 young Boeotians sailed. From Aspledon and Acromenus came the Minians, whom Ascalaphus commanded, and Ialmenus. They were 2 sons of Ares. The forceful god had secretly lain down with Admiral Astyoche, the daughter of Actor, son of Asaeus. She went up to the top room of her father's house, and there the girl gave birth to twins, who now had sailed to Troy with 30 hollow ships. The leaders of the men who came from Phocis, Epistrophus and Schedius were sons of Iphistus, who was the valiant son of Naubolus. They came from Cyparissus and rocky Pytho, holy Crisa, Daulis and Penopus, and Amoria, and from Hyampolis, and others lived by shining river Cephissus. Some came from near the river's source in Lelia. 40 black ships sailed with them, and the captains stationed the ranks of Phoenicians with great care, and set them in full armor on the left of the Boeotians. Of the Locrians, the son of Lord Oileus was the captain. Ajax the Swift, known also as the Lesser, because he was much smaller than great Ajax the son of Telamon. The lesser Ajax was small and wore a corselet made of linen, but with the spear he was the best of all. With him came those who lived in Opoeus, lovely Auge, Sinus, Bessa, Scarphe, Tarphe, Caliaris, and Thronius, beside the streams of the Bogrius. 40 black ships came with him, bringing men from Locris, facing Sacusant Euboea. Those from Euboea, breathing force Abantes from Eretria, Vinland Histea, Chalcis, the beach town Cerinithus, the high citadel Dion, Charistus, and Stria. Their leader was Elephenor, friend of Ares, the son of Chalcedon. He led the brave Abantes, and they swiftly followed him, hair long behind them, spearmen who were eager to smash the enemy's breastplates with their weapons of ash, held high and ready. With him came 40 black ships.